Hello everybody, welcome to Spotlight 2018. It's great to have an opportunity to speak to you all over the world with the Nerium family. We just came out of the holidays. You know, the holidays are a great time. It's a time of reflection. It's also a time of celebration. The same thing is happening with Nerium, the business. You know, I think businesses and people are really the same kind of thing. We kind of synergistically work together to make great things happen. What I do here at the home office and around the world is try to build a team that synergistically works together to go someplace together that we can't do by ourselves and build this great company. You do the same thing with your organizations. You build an organization that synergistically tries to become something bigger than they are all together so that you can all enjoy success. And so here we are, 2018, Spotlight 2018. We have a great year ahead of us, but first of all, I want to reflect backwards. You know, Nerium's been historical, what it's done in its first few short years. Well, here's an industry that's about 100 years old. Thousands of companies have come in this industry. It's a $180 billion industry, and what we've done in our first few years is historical, never been done by any other company. $1.5 billion of sales in just our first 5 years. We've been recognized by magazines and the media and science. We've just been recognized for the great things we've done as a company. So historically, we've done some great things. What's really neat for me is when I look at a company, I kind of look at it from a standpoint of the harmony of business. There's a natural harmony in life. You plant seeds, you cultivate, and then you harvest. There's just a natural harmony, okay? And really, quite honestly, the last few years have been years of us planting seeds and cultivating. What do we mean by that? Well, we started out as a new company, and now we've evolved to a company that's in half the space of direct sales. It's a $180 billion industry around the world. And if you look at the countries we're in with legitimate infrastructure and systems, we're covering over about 60% of that space in a few short years. We've also expanded our product line. We started a few products in the beauty space. We expanded our beauty space, and then we expanded into wellness. Beauty is about 25% of the marketplace. Wellness is 35% of the marketplace. So we are now in 60% of that space. So we've really been planting seeds and cultivating and building the opportunity for you. From there also, you got to do your things as far as kind of cultivating. Cultivating means you get better at what you're doing. Anything you do in life, you start somewhere, you're trying to go somewhere else, and there's really an ebb and flow, a yin and yang as you go to that, as you evolve your process. It's called cultivating. It's like if you have a field, you plant the seeds, you cultivate, you try and make the field even better. What I've found in life, there's always a winter and there's always a spring, there's always a summer. They just kind of follow each other and you kind of evolve into things. When you look back at our company, we have evolved into an incredible company that has put you in a position to have a global business in over half the direct sales space and operate in 60% of the marketplace. So from a reflection standpoint, we have a lot of things to look back and really be proud of that we've done. Now we're in 2018. In my opinion, this is a time to harvest. It's a time to celebrate. It's a time to leverage all the work that we did in planting seeds and cultivating. Now it's time to harvest. You really spend about 80% of your time in the first two stages. Now is when you get the rewards for all those efforts. So for you old people who've been with us for a while, this is a great time for you to benefit from everything that you've done with us up to this point in time. For you new people, you couldn't be coming in a better time to really lay in your foundation and harvest very, very quickly. So if you've heard me speak before, I always talk about in our business, by the nature of how it grows geometrically, always about 80% of your business a year from now will come from people who are not in your organization right now. What I mean by that, if you look at your organization 1 year from now in 2019 and look back, 80% of the business that you'll be generating at that time will come from people who are not in your organization right now, which means you're evolving your business. So what I like to say is you have this blank canvas in front of you. 80% of the canvas is blank, and it's your opportunity to paint it. The great thing about it for every one of you is everything that made this company is better today in painting that canvas than it was our first few years. What I mean by that, think about it. The space that we're operating in is bigger and better today than it's ever been, the space of anti-aging. It's a very rich space. It's a space that's growing dramatically. So this space is bigger and richer than it was in the first few years when we were building the company, okay? Our ability to answer the need to the consumer in that space is way better today than it was back then. We started with a few products. We were only in beauty. Then we evolved that product line. Now we've moved into wellness, which is the other 35%, which adds up to 60%. And so we're now having an incredible ability to answer the need consumer. So our ability to answer the need is better than it's ever been. What I love about our products is every one of our products is unique. It's first to the market. It has differentiation from anything else out there. Every one of our products, we have exclusive rights to them on a global basis so that you can build a global business without interruption from other people. And every one of them, this is very, very important, there's a barrier of entry from anybody else replicating them or duplicating them. That's important because a lot of times your success can become your enemy because other people will see what you're doing and they'll come out with their version of it. That's not happening to us, okay? So the space is rich, getting bigger. Our ability to answer the space with our incredible products is better than it's ever been. The business model is really grown. What I mean by that, the business model of direct sales, some people call it part-time business. You might call it the gig economy, freelance economy, the side economy. More and more people are looking for an opportunity to do something where they have control of their own personal life. More and more people are looking for something they can do with their family or at home. They're looking for something to add to what they're already doing. It might be just a side business. That's the world we're in, and it's growing dramatically. They're saying by year 2020, as much as 40% of the people will occupy this type of business model. So the business model is growing. Now, from the standpoint of supporting it at the home office and around the world at all of our offices, our ability to support you and give you the tools, the communication, the training, the things that you need to build your business, we just get better all the time. That's how it should be. So it's evolved and matured, okay? Then the field, obviously the field, you go back a few years ago, is not as mature then as it is now. We have an incredible field of leaders that new people can lean on to go build their business. So the field is better than it's ever been. And then what I think is one of the most important things of a company, their culture is better today than it's ever been. What I mean by that is culture is something that you just can't create. Now, culture is not something like building a product and launching a product. Culture is something that starts from within you. It starts with me and it moves to the employees, our company, back out to the field and out to everybody else. It's something that's organic. It's something that evolves. We have built an incredible culture. We've had people write about us. They talk about the incredible culture of Nerium. Culture is kind of the DNA of a company. It defines who you are. It tracks who you are. And just importantly, it repels who you're not. And that's why we do the great things with World Vision around the world, or Big Brothers, Big Sisters in Australia and the United States, and the different things we do in giving back and creating a culture. So all the things that made the company are bigger and better than they've ever been from a business model's perspective, and people are really attracted to that. So the culture is better, the business model is better, the field is better, our ability to execute as a company is better, the products are better, and the space is better. So it's a great time for all of us to be out there harvesting our business. So what do you need to do? You have this blank canvas. 80% of people are going to be new people. Everything that we did before is better today going forward to paint that canvas. Now you need to know the game you are in. This is very important in 2018. No matter how big we get at the company, or ever how big you get in your organization, always remember this. 90% of your brand partners will be people who are between what I call a baby brand partner or a brand partner and a senior director. 90% of the organization, no matter if you have an organization of 100, it's going to be 90% of them are going to be there. 1,000, 90% of them are going to be in that journey. They're on a journey from being a brand partner going to a senior director. Now, who are these people? These are the newer people. These are the people who are going to paint that canvas, okay? These are people who have a job. This is kind of like a side thing for them. They have other endeavors. They have a family. This is something that's new to them. It's out of their comfort zone, but that is your future. So what we want to do is we want to, as leaders, be people help them through that journey. Now, here's what I want to tell you. You can be a leader anytime you want to, and there's a lot of people around who will help you become a leader. What I mean by a leader is there's like two sides of really what you try and do with these people. We got to give them the information that they need to be successful. I call that learned knowledge. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to learn how to, number one, communicate the information on how to do market parties, real results parties, how to sell the product, how to share the opportunity, how to get involved in communications. You got to communicate what we do here at Nerium, okay? And always remember, a new person is always at their highest level of anxiety and their lowest level of knowledge. What you want to do is increase their knowledge, which lowers their anxiety. That's your job. So first of all, you want to communicate what they need. And we have tools for that, training for that. You communicate things to them. After you communicate, it's real important now, you educate. See, a lot of people think just because I told them about it, they understand it. They don't. Now this is when leadership comes in. You slow down and you educate them on what you communicated to them. Now you're getting it going. You're becoming a better leader. But now you have to train them. Just because you communicated to them, just because you educated to them, doesn't mean they know what to do with it. You have to train them on what to do with it. See, that is what I call learned knowledge. Now we do that through technology here. You do that at your trainings, your communications. That's called learned knowledge. Now leadership, though, is moving a person from what they've learned to activity knowledge. This is where the breakdown happens. This is where all the fear is at, okay? You got to get out of your comfort zone. You know, like Emerson said, do the thing and you'll have the power. He didn't say I'm going to give you the power to do the thing. What he meant is you can't just live and learn knowledge. You've got to move to activity knowledge. But this is where you got to be there to help people cross that bridge. What I mean by that is you got to be there to motivate them, to inspire them. Quite honestly, the best way you can do that is do it with them. Remember, they're out of their comfort zone. They see this as an opportunity. This is something they think is going to change their lives. They're excited, and they're going to go out there and start sharing the product and sharing the opportunity, then life's going to show up and not be as friendly as they thought it might be, okay? You have the experience to help them move from learned knowledge to activity knowledge. And let me tell you, I've watched the different organizations, and there's those organizations that do what I call slow down to go fast, which means they do the communications, but they take the people and they move them to learned knowledge. Those are the people who have huge success versus the people that just give them the information and think they're going to move over here to the activity knowledge. That simple thing can separate you and make your business dramatic. What I like to see you all do in the year 2018 is be an organization that really focuses on that group of people who are on that journey from a brand partner to a senior director, who are on that journey. It's not only be incredible communicators to them and learn knowledge, incredible educators to them and learn knowledge, incredible trainers to them and learn knowledge, but let's be their partner as they cross that bridge over to the thing that's the hardest thing to do is to move into activity knowledge and doing the activity. You know, do the thing and you will have the power. When you get that, that's when all the great success happens in your business. And so what I'd ask every one of you is, as we look at our organizations, let's be a group of people that really cares about each other. It's very interesting. I travel all around the world. And when I'm out there, you've noticed, I make myself available to talk to anybody who wants to talk to me. I'm known for hanging out until the last person is done talking to me. And the reason I do it is I learn from people, but I really learn a lot about who they are, what they feel, and I listen to what they have to say to me. And here's what I get the most of. When they come and talk to me, they will talk about the products. They love the products. They will talk about the opportunities. I like the financial opportunity and the things it's affording them in their life. But the vast majority of their conversation is about who they become, the difference that's happened in their life, the person they're becoming. And when they get really excited is when they start talking about how they've helped other people become a better version of themselves. They get so excited about, let me tell you what's happening, how I've become a better version of myself as I've been in this journey with this company. And they get even more excited when they talk about how they've helped other people. See, when we started this company, we started around 3 words: make people better. Not make your skin better, not make your finances better, but make people better, that entire journey. When we focus on that, that's when the magical things happen. And that's why this company is attractive and incredible with people we have, because our company is about the whole person. We're about making a difference. So let's remember, we're out there and we want to help these people be successful in the business, the Nerium business model. And we're going to communicate all this great information to them. And we're going to educate this information to them. And we're going to train this information. And we're going to be their partner and work with them as they go through the activity. But remember, these people on that journey, it's the journey of who they're becoming that really attracts them to this company and keeps them in this business as they go through that process. And so here we are. We're in the beginning of 2018, a Spotlight 2018. When we reflect, we look back, this historical company has done so many great things. When we look forward, we have so much to celebrate. So now we're going to harvest from all those seeds we planted and all the cultivating we've done. And it's time for us to do an incredible harvest. Everything is in a better place for you to harvest now than it's ever been in the company. The space is better. The products to answer the need of the space is better. The model, the people who are looking for this type of business opportunity is better. Our ability as a company to execute and give you the communications, the training, and the systems and tools to build a business is better. The field ability to lead and move people from learned knowledge to activity knowledge is better. And our culture, the thing that kind of defines us and sets us apart, is so much bigger and brighter and so attractive than it's ever been. So here's what I ask you to do. As you leave this event with all the knowledge about the new products, with all the knowledge about the things that are happening in the company, and you reflect back on who we are, let's more importantly look forward and take the energy from that and go and become something even greater and bigger. Here's what I can tell you. People are looking for us. They're looking for a company like us that makes a difference, that cares. We're looking for a company like us that has really viable products. The company does things with integrity and character, does things that matter in people's lives. And so we're coming out of Spotlight 2018. We have the Get Real 2018 in Las Vegas in July. And we're going to all go for the next 6 months and build our business to there. And when you get there, what we're going to do again is reflect back on these last 6 months. And we're going to go there and we're going to celebrate on what's happened for us. But I'm going to ask you one other favor. Between now and then, in March, there's the International Day of Happiness. We as a company are the #1 company that's been driving the International Day of Happiness, the United Nations, I should say, International Day of Happiness. I've spoken at the United Nations on global happiness. I got inducted into the International Happiness Hall of Fame. We are the company that created the Live Happy magazine and the Live Happy media organization. We are the company that funded the beginning of IPEN, International Positive Education Network, which is a group of the top educators from all the different universities like UPenn and Harvard and Beijing, who've come together as the top educators, positive psychologists, well-being people, and we've brought them together. We funded that so that they could come together and create ways to bring what they call flow or character into the educational systems around the world. So it's not just about reading, writing, and math, but it's about who you are as a person. Make people better. The 3 words that describe our company. So one day a year, United Nations has proclaimed that they call it the International Day of Happiness. What we've done ever since that started about 5 years ago is every day of that year we have happy walls all over our marketplace where we're at. And what is a happy wall? A happy wall, it can be, we put them up in public squares. People make them and put them up there. We have a drawings on how to do that. People put them in their schools, they put them in their churches, they put them in shopping centers. And we have people come and we share there and we wear Live Happy gear and we talk about happiness and we talk about gratitudes and what we're grateful for. And we are the company that's driving that. So here's what I'm gonna ask you. Go to our livehappy.com, see what we do on happiness. Look at the video on all the great events we've had. And it's on that one day between now and Get Real 2018 in Las Vegas in July. Let's stop and let's celebrate happiness. And just really, let's celebrate and rejoice and reflect on what we've done as a company. Show me one other direct sales company that has gone out there and done something like what we've done in the space of happiness and giving back to the world. What's really neat now is we've evolved to this 360 transformative company. We started out this small company in the beauty space a long time ago, and now we've got this global footprint with this global product line. And all of a sudden we have this product line of people that helps them look better, which is our beauty products, feel better, which is our wellness products, and live better, which is our opportunity, and live happy. And what's so neat about happiness is what they have found is happiness. The way your outlook on your life, your positive attitude affects the length of your life as much as the food and the supplements and the exercise. They've actually proven through clinicals and science research it increases not only the quality of your life, that's obvious, being happier increases the quality of your life, but the length of your life by 19%. Could you imagine if you walked into a store and they had a bottle and it said, you can live 19% longer, would you buy that bottle of pills? We have that at Nerium. So we are the 360 transformative anti-aging company. We have the beauty products to make you look better. We have the wellness products to make you feel better. And we have Live Happy to make you live better. When you bring those three things together, there's not one other company in the world that can say that. Not in this direct sales, not just in our arena, but anywhere out there. You can't walk in a store and buy what we have to offer. Be very proud of what we've done in a few short years. It really is neat to look back and reflect on our success. We have done great things in planting and cultivating, but now it's time to celebrate. Now it's time to harvest, because we have something that nobody else has. You are sitting in seats that nobody has ever sat in before. It hasn't existed. There's never been a company that has all the things we have in place that allow you to go out and not only better your life and become a better version of yourself in your life, but help other people become a better version of themselves. And believe me, when you focus on that, and when you get, that's what you do as a leader, and 90% of your group is those people in that journey, and they're the ones that are going to paint that canvas for you. That's going to be 80% of your business. A year from now, you kind of see the incredible opportunity that lies ahead for you in the year 2018. So I want to congratulate you for being here. Let's reflect back and really just rejoice in what we've done as we plant seeds and cultivate, but it is now time to celebrate. It is time to harvest. It is 2018 Spotlight. Let's go like we've never gone before to the Get Real 2018 in Las Vegas. Let's slow down for one day and celebrate happiness. Let's make a difference in our lives and the people's lives around us. I appreciate you so much. Have a great day. Thank you.